What is up, guys? I'm back for another video. This time it's going to be a little review. This one was a kind of an impromptu review, but you'll probably have a few more impromptu reviews until Destiny, and then you got that whole couple weeks to fill. Sorry about that, um, but we're gonna continue the Outlast playthrough. We're probably gonna have another Let's Play and then we'll just go in between on what we should do from there. And but anyway, we're gonna be talking about The Walking Dead season 2, episode 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, because it's now complete. And I wanted to talk about how this game is truly amazing. There are so many different endings in this game, and how I want to get a little backstory on how I figured out about this game. And a lot of people watch the VGAs every year. We get a laugh. We want to see awards or anything like that. But so I decided to watch it one year. I was like, oh, this is gonna be cool. Those game announcements, awesome. And it's there, and it's game of the year. I'm like, well, Halo 4 did not get nominated. Mass Effect 3 is nominated. Let's get Mass Effect 3 that game of the year. And The Walking Dead was nominated. And I'm like, oh, why didn't that? There was not, people were not thinking this year to have this game of the year. And Dishonored, but I was like, Mass Effect 3 left a mark on me as a gamer. Just to say, this BioWare can do anything they really set their mind to in the trilogy. Because I count Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 as a single game. Because you need you get the experience, you need to play all 3 games. But anyway, so Walking Dead wins Game of the Year that year. I was like, what? A point and click game is Game of the Year, and I still stand by this. Walking Dead is not a Game of the Year. It simply isn't. It's a great, great game. But keyword here is Game of the Year. I am fine for it having Story of the Year or something award like that. It still is not a Game of the Year. Game. It needs to have the perfect gameplay. I don't want to say perfect. Best gameplay, best sound, best environment, best story, best everything. It needs to have the best of everything. But The Walking Dead just has a great story with no gameplay. Animation's done well, and the things that you do are gonna make you think. The Walking Dead is a serious game that I really honestly do enjoy. And so anyway, about this. So I played Walking Dead Season 1. As they had like the episode 1 was free on the Xbox Live Marketplace. And I'm like, let's see what the hell this game is. Because I'm pissed. Like, I think Mass Effect 3 should win Game of the Year. And I sit there and I'm like, this game's really bad. But I'm like, that's an easy 100 gamer score I just got. And I like achievements. If you know me or anything, or been at the channel and I like achievements. I love achievements. They're one of the coolest things Microsoft's ever done, and I will always continue to want achievements. I'm almost at 100,000 gamer score. Anyway, so I sit there, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy the disc because there's a disc version coming out soon, and I'm like, this disc version is gonna be like an easy, like 500 Gs, So anyway, I played awesome game. Well, I was like, I'm like, okay, the first chapter still sucks. Like the second chapter, I'm like, I'm getting gamer score, I don't really care. Third, I'm like, it's actually really good. My stuff that I did in the first episode is coming back to haunt me. And then the fourth episode, I was like, oh shit. And then in the fifth episode, I was like, oh shit. This is awesome. And then season 2 was announced. I'm like, yeah, I'm totally getting on that. So I got season episode 1 as a like $1 on the Xbox Live Marketplace on a sale. I was like, yeah. I'm like, oh yeah. And then I bought 500 Days too, and I played 500 Days. Then I played episode 1 of season 2, and I was like, yeah, this is awesome. Then I played episode. Then I bought the season pass because I was like, well, I need to go ahead and buy it. I don't need to just keep buying episodes. So I was like, oh, this is good. This is real good. Real solid. Real fun. And then when I hit episode and when episode 3, 4, and 5 and 2 came out, I was like, I was genuinely excited for an arcade release. I was like, I want to play more of this game. And it's such an excellent journey that Telltale brings you on with The Walking Dead. And I know this is kind of gonna be just keep talking about how Telltale does excellent story and development, and your choices do matter all across the entire game. I mean, I'm just gonna say, voice acting solid. Graphics for what I think they're going for looks cool, really nice. There's not gameplay, but the story, I'm basing off what is there, and the story's phenomenal. So season 2 as a whole is really amazing. I don't know if I could call this perfect, but the story will always continue to last a mark on you. The Walking Dead is always there, and the decisions, like that the final episode says, the decisions you make, there's no one going back from. You ain't going back from those decisions. And the way you end it, it's up to you, and whether it's going with somebody or going with someone else or going with that person or maybe killing that person or just, I'm not going to spoil anything, I just give you guys examples. This whole situation, there simply is amazing Telltale puts you in. And originally I was going to get this a 10 out of 10, but unfortunately I don't know if I can, because 10 out of 10 means it's a perfect or excellent game. And this is an excellent game. If people call this a game, I don't call this a game. It is a point and click. I guess it is a game, but it's not a Game of the Year nominee. But what is there, I'm going to go ahead and give The Walking Dead Season 2 as a whole, not just Episode 5, just as a whole, a 10 out of 10. The game is truly phenomenal. It's an experience. The experience is one of a kind and will always be there. And there's high replay value of always seeing what else you could do. Because no matter what, there's so many endings, so many things you could do. What happens if that person died at that point and then you couldn't do anything, you know? Those are the decisions you got to ask yourself. And they're simply something you can't decipher. I mean, do you want to help that person or do you want to let him fall? But there's no going back. Anyway, the experience of The Walking Dead Season 2 is one of a kind, and I do highly recommend buying the season pass. Do whatever you got to do. If you're on Xbox, it's on sale, I believe, at the moment, so you can go ahead and buy that. It's really amazing. Go buy it. It's such a great experience. And even if you don't like it, and you like it, I think you would like a free 500 gamer score. But buy it for the story. It's one of a kind. And I do think there will be DLC to this game, which is shady. That's the one thing I don't like about this game. Is this game is basically add-on after add-on, and you just keep, like, thing I don't like about season passes in today's world is with Borderlands. We promise you 4 DLC packs. Then we're gonna build 4 more tiny things that aren't included in the season pass. Because we need to cut our losses on some shit. Because if you're like me and like Borderlands, you probably bought every DLC. I bought every DLC for that game. Every single one. I bought all of the character upgrades, all of the actual main campaign add-ons. I bought all the Headhunter packs. And I don't regret it because I do love Gearbox and I do want to see that franchise succeed more than anything. But that's the thing that's shady about season passes. Now Telltale's gonna be like, well, we need to cut our losses, make a $5 DLC saying like this is what happened after your decision or whatever. And that's the only thing that's shady about it. Season passes, and that's what I think is shady about Telltale is though if they do that again, I'm sorry, but that's ridiculous. Anyway, The Walking Dead is a phenomenal game, and I do think it is highly, highly recommended. Again, when it comes to Game of the Year time, you won't hear me talking about this because it simply isn't a Game of the Year. It's an experience. And if I do like a little award type thing where I say what's the best story, all that type of stuff, this is easily up there for best story of the year. But that's it for this one, guys. The experience of The Walking Dead Season 2 is nothing alike. I'm probably going to buy Season 1 and Season 2 on Xbox One, depending on how much gamerscore it is. It does have a disc-based release, and accordingly, I don't hold me to this, but I'm pretty sure every game nowadays on Xbox One has to be 1,000 gamerscore, and that's free 2,000 gamerscore. And I might even just buy The Wolf Among Us once it goes cheap. That's 3,000 that you can play. That's an easy 3,000 gamerscore. But that's it for this one, guys. The experience of The Walking Dead, again, nothing, you can't say a bad thing about it, except for no gameplay, but whatever. But, look out for more, the Outlast Let's Play. I'm gonna probably start up a new Let's Play and something. I'm pretty sure I have what it's mine. I'm just gonna surprise you guys. Yeah, and I might do another review on Bastion, because that game, I just beat it on Steam, and it's one of a kind. One of the best indie games I've played. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're new here. It does help the channel. Hit that like button, comment, tell your friends. Also, go subscribe. Go follow me on Twitter. I believe I'm at Tyler DC on Twitter. Yeah. That's it for this one, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.